Hello, folks. We're live. This is Fandango Friday the 13th. Fandango Friday
That's
the
right.
13th.
This is the first Fandango Friday the 13th in the history of Fandango Friday. Woo!
Okay. And I'm in Louisiana, and James P. Madonna is in New Jersey. And one time, I remember one time I got in my truck and I drove to where you live. That was a long drive. All right.
It was a long drive. Now, if you were on a monorail or a bullet train like they have in the rest of the world, or well, I mean, if you're going to go by today's technology, we would not only have bullet trains. Hello, David Cassidy. We won't. We just won't have. We won't only have bullet trains like the rest of the world, but we would have bullet light rails, which is like a little baby monorail, and there'll be less traffic, less pollution, and less car insurance needed. But we don't have that.
No. All right. Now I'm gonna Jean-Pierre is gonna join late because he said something happened, but I said, well, don't worry about it, just join late. Now James is gonna start us off with Fandango Django musical selection of.
Okay, yeah, give me a full screen if you can, if that's technically possible. Yes, the first Friday the 13th Fandango Friday, and Beverage Rambo is here.
Oh, how he rambled. Oh, how he rambled.
He wasn't too late.
No, he was worried that he might be. Thanks. Enjoy it. Now, so we're doing liqueurs.
Yeah, I got mine.
Me too.
All right. So we're gonna do this the proper way. So I'm gonna go to this screen. So now here's my party bucket that I bought at Mathern's for $7.99.
Yeah, jiggle it up, man. Shake it up there.
And there's the sides of it, and it's 99 brand party bucket. Every liqueur in here is 99 proof. It's from Louisville, Kentucky. It's owned by a New Orleans man and his wife, though, Mr. and Mrs. William Goldring.
Why would he want to move to Kentucky if he's from a nice area like New Orleans?
Wait, he lives in New Orleans, but he owns the production facility in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
So, and they have a Montreal, Canada distillery. They have Lewiston, Maine, Louisville, Kentucky, Bardstown, Kentucky, Frankfort, Kentucky. They have a small distillery in New Orleans, which I visited. And so, all right, now, so
people in Kentucky, people in Louisville have a funny name of saying Louisville. They go like Louisville.
Yeah, it's Louisville.
Probably named after the French Louis the
14th.
Louis XIV.
Here we go. I picked 99 coconuts. 99 cocoa nuts.
Okay, could I ask you, in that party bucket, is everyone different, or do they have duplicates?
It says on the top label, it says there are 2 apples, 2 bananas, 2 peaches, and then the rest are singles. Black cherry, blackberries, butterscotch, cinnamon, coconuts, grapes, oranges, peppermint, pineapple, root beer, watermelons, whipped, espresso, and mangoes. And you've seen I've done the mangoes and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me go put the bucket back up.
Okay. So it'll be coconut, which is a wonderful smelling
Yeah.
aroma in our existence.
Yeah, it's gonna smell like suntan oil. All right.
Hawaiian tropic suntan oil.
I'm gonna try to update the comments soon, y'all. All right, so let's get the cap off. This metal cap can be tough.
Funny thing. One time, years ago, when it wasn't expensive to go on the beach at the Jersey Shore, there was this fat, obese guy, and he was like rubbing that Hawaiian tropic on, and he was going like, I gotta get a nice suntan. I gotta get a nice sun. And his belly was just hanging out.
That's here. That's a strange story. Right? I guess he's not the only one. Here's the metal cap. It's painted white, of course.
Oh, okay.
And here is the bottle, and it's clear. It's obviously a vodka.
Bottiglia. The bottiglia is a slang word, Italian word for bottle. Yeah.
Now you can maybe see in the glass that it's a little bit frozen. There is some ice. There are some ice trails in there.
That's okay.
You can probably see that. I'm gonna mute Jean because he's got TV running in the background. Y'all have to realize these microphones are very sensitive. So if you're talking in the background, watching television, it's going to pick it up. I had Ronald Sutton join a few days ago, and he had the television running. Well, he was going to say like, "I'm going to watch TV while I'm doing the hangout." No.
It doesn't work. And he had the birds you can't do anything about. The more you yell at them, the more they squawk. But the thing is that the microphone, you're right, on a computer, on a webcam is extremely sensitive.
Right. And if people think they're going to do a hangout and people are not going to hear the radio or television, or if they're going to hear it, and it's not feasible. Okay, so the ice has melted more or less, and so we'll go with the aroma here. Cheers to the aroma and taste.
Cheers to the aroma. Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drinking
there is that coconut meat, coconut juice smell. More like coconut juice and meat. Now, but you do pick up some grain vodka in the underneath. And they're probably using something like Taka, Crown Roast vodka. Their company has expensive vodkas like Wheatley, well, moderately priced vodkas like Wheatley, and then they have cheap vodkas like Taka. All right. Now the taste. The mouth feels thick and syrupy. That would turn a lot of people off. But you can only sip. I mean, this is the perfect size because if you drink any more than this, you'd probably be sick to your stomach. I love this 50 milliliter bottle size. This is the most coconut tasting thing I have ever tried. It is literally like
a Mounds bar.
Yeah, that's a perfect, or Almond Joy.
Yeah.
There's even almost some chocolate character to it, which is bizarre.
Or the Latin cream of coconut in a can for making drinks.
Yeah, like Coco
Goya or Coco Lopez or
Coco Lopez. This is amazing. It is like rich, meaty coconut meat and juice. I thought this is going to be shabby and trash. This is really what I thought. It's going to be shabby and trash. But Sazerac is a company that continues to amaze me. The finish is sweet. It's like a candy. It's like liquid 99 proof candy. All right. Look, you just know right now before I even give the score what the score is going to be. You know already what the score is going to be.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're gonna go on to James. So if you can find this, do not hesitate to buy it. Now, if you don't like coconut, you better run because it'll gag you. All right.
Not liking coconut is like somebody not liking cheese. They're from another galaxy, another planetary body. They're just weird, a weird humanoid. It is a carnival. It's a carnival of madness. Okay, and they have a huge product line. They really do for such an inexpensive array of products. I have LaRue blackberry flavored brandy, natural fruit flavor. Thank God. LaRue. Now, from what I understand, the company originates in Belgium 100 years ago. You can't do coconut anymore. I had a bad experience. Was younger with parrot. That's because you probably mixed booze or you drank too much. And what'd you do? Vomit? You know, if you do things in moderation. Nathan Burgess Meredith. What do you got there? Okay.
Well, I think it's fine, but it's a little too strong for myself. Anything that gets too high proof, it kind of bugs me because it's just too strong. You find it weird that some people don't love bacon. That is strange.
Very strange.
They don't like bacon. They should be cat o' nine tail like the Romans used to whip with with the pieces of metal on the end of the leather. How dare they not like bacon? Listen, you can eat everything on a pig except the oink. Knock 3 times on his ceiling if you want it. Okay, we're gonna pour.
Now, James, just for the audience, this product has no website, unfortunately.
I can't find it. It took me 10 minutes. I was searching.
No, there's nothing. And secondly, I did try some of that at my daughter's house. Remember, I got that huge bottle for that low price. I brought it to my daughter, and we tried that one in the spiced, and we really loved it. Oh, one more thing. The family left Europe after World War II, and they moved their operations to the United States, but it did start in Belgium.
As soon as I poured the LaRue, gnats showed up.
They're like black. They like blue.
Unless they're fruit flies.
All right, so I'll shut up and let you talk. All right.
All right. And then I'll look at whatever the web. They have a tremendous array of products. Now this is interesting. When it pours, like to the human eye, it looks pink, but to the webcam, it looks brown, which is really odd because it does look pink. It does look pink. But anyway, I am just amazed at the product. I'm looking at, okay, there's LaRue blackberry brandy that I have. There's LaRue Polish blackberry brandy called Jezy Nauka, something like that. With a J, Jezzy or Jizzy, Jezzy. Wow, Nauka. They have they make schnapps. They have a cream de cassis. They have a Kirschwasser, LaRue Kirschwasser. I have cherries on the label, flavored, triple sec. And they have all kinds of goodies here.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
Apricot flavored. They have they got the Polish version for some reason. What else they have? Cream de banana, anisette, curacao, rock and rye, LaRue, cream de mint. Anisette, I said. Here we go. Blue curacao. And it goes on and on. And they got their own version of amaretto and various schnapps. I'm curious about what the Polish version is about. They have ginger flavored brandy, folks.
Wow.
Yeah, they have ginger, LaRue, ginger flavored brandy. And then they make the same brandies under different names in different parts of the country or world under another name. Oh, here you go. LaRue melon liqueur. It's green like a honey. Actually, there's a photo of a honeydew melon in front. And it goes, oh, slow gin, which is not to be confused with fast gin.
Right, the fast gin is just too fast.
It's just too fast. Yeah, too fast for a peppermint schnapps. Now that looks like it would be medicinal. LaRue peppermint schnapps. And, that's really about it with their product line. Triple sec. That means you're having sex 3 times in French. I don't know. What does that mean, triple sec?
Put into a martini,
okay.
martini.
Okay.
It means you tell somebody, wait a sec, but you say it 3 times.
Hey, wait a sec. Give me a break. Hey, hold your horses. Wait a sec. And you do that 3 times. Knock 3 times on his ceiling. Hold on. Well, that aroma is definitely chock full of blackberry. And so is the flavor. And if it happens to be a cold, damp autumn day, this is great for soothing the throat. I'm very curious about some of their other products because
yeah, me too.
Yeah, and not expensive and very diverse.
There's a spiced blackberry brandy also.
Mm-hmm.
Tried that at my daughter's. It was very spicy and it was nice.
Spicy and nice. Let me see now. They should come out with a Cajun, LaRue Cajun brandy.
Right. You can call it cayenne brandy.
Yeah, cayenne concoction. And because LaRue would go over well with the Cajun people because it has like a French sound. What do we have here? 35% alcohol by volume, 70 proof. And it's produced and bottled by LaRue and Company, Frankfurt and Clermont, Kentucky. I'm getting more information on the little bottle than on the internet. And a government warning. I don't read that malarkey. Yeah, so that's the only information I got from the bottle. Yeah, so 35%, 70% proof, produced and bottled in Kentucky. So Kentucky is the state of hooch. Looks like. Do they make?
Later on, I'll give you the reason for that. And you're not going to be happy, but we'll get to that later.
Okay. Well, the Kentucky Derby's there, but they also make smoked mutton in Louisville. It's very popular. I love to try smoked mutton.
The mint julep.
Thanks for nothing.
No, I've never tried
our mutton. Huh?
They asked, did I ever try chartreuse? No.
Chartreuse, Ron. Ron means rum in Spanish. Oh, Ron, as in Ronald.
Yeah, I've never had that. No.
Yeah, chartreuse. Is that like artificially colored with a marker, a highlighter, or something? Or is that really chartreuse? Because the melon, it was like Midori. When I saw the LaRue honeydew brandy, it looked a lot like Midori, which is the Japanese honeydew liqueur. I had it before. It's good. Well, I won't say any more, but it's I will say it's not overly sweet. I would say it's moderately sweet.
Yeah.
And you have the flavor of a decent passable brandy. It definitely has a good brandy flavor. Like if you were sipping on an E&J.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, which is a moderately good brandy. Not horrible, not fantastic. Yeah, actually like this. I didn't think I was going to. When I saw what it was, I anticipated that it was going to be sickeningly sweet, but no, not so. It's
I
not.
was very when I was at my daughter's and I tried that one and then I tried the spiced. I was very pleased with it. I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly pleased with it. Zach Robinson.
I was even more pleased with the price. You remember the price? Oh, Michelob Light from 1978.
It was a dirt cheap. I
Yeah,
don't remember what it was, but it was dirt cheap.
I bought 2-liter bottles. Each bottle was a liter.
Yeah.
The blackberry brandy and the spiced blackberry brandy, and they cost me $1.99 each.
And you're talking about that size bottle.
A liter, yeah. Big.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, as opposed to the airline bottle. But
Right, so
it's a good product. I mean, seriously, it's good to keep in the house in case you want to soothe your throat, in case you're hollering at a lot of people and you're aggravated and you want to soothe your vocal cords. Or if a lady comes over the house, they like this fruity sort of thing. Yeah, Brandy, she's a fine girl. She's fine. What a good wife she will be. Yeah, I was in the 70s. I think that was called Brandy.
yeah, she was like a barmaid at the coast, and the guys off the ships would go try to talk to her and make time with her, and of course they'd never get anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I was in 7th and 8th grade when that song first came out. That's when AM radio had a couple of music stations.
right.
Yeah.
Now, John's waiting. He's being patient, so we better go over there.
Get the EBGBs. What does he got?
Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Crazy day, but somewhat ended on a good note and peace of mind. So glad to join y'all to head into the weekend, of course, with Fandango Friday. So I am drinking.
Tell us what state you're in.
I am in the state of Georgia now. I am a Georgian. So Alabama is in my rear view mirror. So not looking back, going forward. Don't go back.
Yeah, but at least you can go to the Gulf and get some Gulf shrimps and something.
I do. Definitely. There's a lot of barbecue places here, a lot of Mexican restaurants, but definitely go back home, get some nice fried seafood platter. And Jay, looks like I might be making a trip down you maybe one day to New Orleans, a little meet and greet, sit down, we have a powwow, so.
Gotta have a powwow, smoke the peace pipe, smoke the peace pipe. I mean, it's a disco song. I like the what he said. Oh, chicken enchilada suiza. It's instead of green tomatillo sauce instead of the ranchero tomato based sauce.
Yep.
And sour cream. It's very good. Excellent.
Yep. So tonight I'm drinking Jim Beam Vanilla. Jim Beam Vanilla, 35% ABV. I had it in the refrigerator for the past 2 days, and let me tell you right now, I was eating something while you guys were talking. I was eating this taco just now, and washing it down with Tona beer, which I'll be reviewing. So.
Oh yeah,
Tonya. So. See the nice little chill glass. I have my thing on right here. They use a vanilla liqueur combined with Jim Beam bourbon. So this would definitely be good if you're going to do like a Bananas Foster, or maybe, pour this over some vanilla ice cream. You want to do a bushwhacker. This would probably kind of good with it. But yeah, but the vanilla flavor is just so enticing in this bourbon. Being cold, when I was pouring it, it was like liquid syrup, like honey was being poured down. It was just nice. I poured it into this cold glass. Obviously, it's warmed up a little bit, so it definitely you tasting like a dessert, with this, like you're tasting vanilla ice cream. This is more boozy, so which is good, So nice, very enjoyable. There's that little slight spice to this, but overall, this isn't bad.
Do you see what I'm showing on the screen?
Yes.
I'm going to give this a very good score after this. I think I might buy another one. I think I might buy some vanilla ice cream this weekend. I got to do some grocery shopping for my place.
So many things go with vanilla ice cream. My tomato frog is from Madagascar. It doesn't smell like vanilla though.
Now what is the ABV on that? What is the alcohol level?
The ABV overall is 35%.
All right.
Yeah. So, you mean like the proof and all that stuff?
Well, I got it.
So, but man, it's just nice, and yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to eat now.
Hold on a second. Let me just type this in, Jim.
Hold on, Jim. So,
Jim Dandy to the rescue.
I need a shave.
Go, Jim Dandy.
Go, Jim Dandy. Go, Jim Dandy.
So
that happened to me when I was sitting on the mountaintop. All right.
Yeah, this is good. This is nice. So you'll see my score, which will be very, very, very positive for this one.
All right, wait. Well, as y'all can see, I already put my score. I'm about to post it right now. This thing here is dynamite, like
Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy Walker would have said, "I'm rating this a D for dynamite."
He's now doing the commercials for the the Medicare health insurance supplement.
Where up there, up in Jersey?
Yeah, up here. Yeah, and he says dynamite. The United Healthcare and all those companies that are connected to Medicare.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
I had United Healthcare years ago. So if you want something that tastes like Coconut Fantasy, you can get this. And I did not pay much. I only paid 49 cents for my bottle, and it was worth about $3.49, and I paid 49 cents. So I'm giving it a 98 out of 100, 9.8 out of 10. Now we're going to LaRue Brandy. James is not going to like what I'm about to say.
Oh, I can give a score first.
Right. Well,
all right, tell a story. Tell a story.
I don't think it'll influence the score. The score is what it is. Well, the
I
LaRue
didn't
family.
make it yet.
Right. I know. The LaRue family came to America after the war in 1947, I think it was. But somebody came and showed them the money, because guess who owns LaRue Brandy today? Jim Beam Company.
Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me.
That's why it says Claremont in Frankfort, Kentucky. That's the headquarters of Jim Beam. That's their two production areas.
So all these family,
when people show you the money, all these family.
So all these family-owned businesses that rant and rave for decades about how we're dedicated to quality and we care about our customers and that. everybody has a price for the $1 Million Man, and when the price is right, all of their family values and all of their sentimentality goes right into the septic tank, right into the crawdad mud mountain.
Castle. Yeah. And the only thing the LaRue family has to keep themselves warm at night is the $50 or $60 million that they.
Hey, take $60 million, lock it up in a triple tax-free municipal money market fund or something, and just live off the interest. That's what all these Mega Millions and Powerball lottery winners they right away they piss their money away. Just lock it up. And the beauty of locking it up is not only do you never lose your fortune and live off the interest, but any of your long lost relatives that hit you up for money, you say, I'm sorry, I can't give you anything. It's locked up.
Sometimes the best thing you can say is don't say nothing at all about your wealth.
Don't say nothing. But, they try to put you on TV with that big, gigantic check and you can smiling. I say,
I just like, hey.
Hey, hi-oh. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it for a cheap liqueur, I think it deserves a fairly decent score. ZZ Top. She has legs and she knows how to use it. I'll give it an 88% out of 100. An 88. Figure 8.
A B plus? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a B plus. It's not worth going into the 90 percentiles, but I invented it, and then we're good friends now. But then Eric kind of disrespected it and said it was like it was stupid, like it was a stupid idea. Him and Michael Komaroff didn't care for the concept of Fandango Friday, and I says, what do you want to be like, stiff, serious android robots? Like every time you do a show, you want to be like, like the other shows that, except for Michael Hilton. He's funny. He talks about different. He really does. He gets into everything. Yeah. He entertains me. But the other ones are like, they're too stiff. And they never talk. They never comment when I open my mouth, and they never say cheers to me. You hear that, jabronis? You never say cheers when I talk. You think I don't notice anything? I notice everything. Everything in the Milky Way galaxy, I notice. And so does Ronald Theriot notice everything. You jabronis.
Hey, that's why we're in a very peaceful place right now. So
and very Fandango-y place.
Yes, it is.
So 88, I think is being a little generous, but I happen to like.
So you're not super thrilled with it.
I'm not super thrilled, but I like it, and I like the fact that it's not overly sweet. It's actually bottom moderate, lower moderation of sweetness, and it's strong on the blackberry, and it's good.
Would you buy the spiced blackberry if you saw it?
I would like to try it. I would like to try some of their other exotic flavors. Right. I guess a schnapps is that pretty much a flavored brandy in German?
Yeah, I think it's like a flavored brandy or vodka.
Oh, okay.
But usually you got to mix those peach schnapps with something. You can't drink it straight. You got to mix it, chase it with something. I've had the peach schnapps.
Unless you're drinking a little 50 milliliter bottle. People go berserk. They'll tell me, oh, I drank schnapps and it made me ill. But they didn't drink a little 50 milliliter bottle.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody gets sick over something, they definitely did something wrong. They either mixed beverages or they drank too much of one thing.
went crazy. They kept drinking it like it was water. If you want to drink a lot, drink water. Water's good.
Like the wiseacre that said to you that you get drunk during dawn busters. Yeah. All you do, you smell, you sip, you review, and then you do the same to the. If you're doing a taste test challenge, you do the same thing to the other. Smell, sip, review. You're not guzzling.
No. And
No.
the guy that said that was interesting because it was very similar to other comments I've gotten from other alias named channels.
People who don't show their faces, put it that way.
Right. And they come on, they'll start off making comments on the beer reviews and liquor reviews, very peaceful, nice. Oh, yes, I've had this beer. And then it'll become increasingly hostile.
They got keyboard courage. That's what keyboard courage. They never show their face. They never come on the show.
No.
They don't use their real name because they're pusillanimous pipsqueaks. They don't show their real name. It's always an alias, and it's always type. You know, like they live in their mother's basement and they're like obese, you know, with pimples all over their face and no hair and
then it always comes down to the final. You're a drunk. You're an old drunk. You know, it's like jealousy, insanity. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, when somebody, I know somebody. Every time I post a video or photo of something I cooked or ate somewhere else, they always try to outdo me with the food. Like if I posted, let's say, a really good Philly cheesesteak sandwich, they'll post like ribeye or filet mignon with, you know, like they'll post something really extravagant. And you know, this dude has money, so it's easy to brag. Oh, look at my modern kitchen. It's huge. I got the island in the front with the grill.
As some folks know me, I'm modest. I'm not out to flaunt or brag anything. You know, I do my channel because, you know, and I talk about a lot of other besides beer and wine. You know, content. You know, it's just you know, I do something because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. If you're trying to compete or trying to be competitive to outdo someone else, it's just like, what's the point? I'm not out to do that. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to grow. I want everybody to be, you know, in one common goal. It's just sharing things that we all can enjoy and talk about. You know,
it's a fellowship.
Yeah. So folks like that, I just don't. You know, I don't get too deep into that. You know, I quit. I walk away from all that bullshit.
I just
English language, but
now cheesecake.
Cheesesteak. I was at work today, and somebody was telling me, "Man, they got some guys I work with, and they're always they gotta always top everything." I said, "Yeah." I call those people one uppers. He said, "Yeah." I could tell him. I could come to work and say, "Oh man, I was so sick last week. I was in a hospital, and I almost died, and I had major surgery, and they had to take out this organ or whatever." He said, then somebody else will come up and say, "Well, you know what? I died last week." You know, it's like they always got to top everything.
Yeah, my heart actually stopped for 1 minute, and they brought me back. Like they'll try to beat you out. Yeah.
No matter what, you say, "We went to Disney World this summer." Oh well, you know, I met the owner of Disney World. You know, but the reason people do that is they got low self-esteem, and they have to try to they think they're impressing everybody when really the people are just shaking their head.
Yeah, it's like when you look at the real photo of the entity that has like red feathers. When you look at what the man, you know, the troll, what he really looks like, then you understand why he uses a photo of a rooster on social media. And thanks to Dr. David Coulter, I saw what he really looks like. And the doctor definitely must have slapped his mother when he was born.
Red Rooster, that guy. He's a piece of work. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let John get the score. I was gonna say
cheesecake. Yeah, New York cheesecake, the heavy cheesecake. I like that.
You know what? Since I've been here, guys, I've noticed a lot of cheesesteak places. I mean, every corner I drive by here in Georgia, wings and cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks and burgers, cheesesteaks and this. And I'm like, okay. Hot wings. I was like, all right, cool. I guess is one of the cool things about Georgia,
I thought you had a lot of chicken and waffle places.
There's that too, and we have some seafood places and a lot of Oriental places to eat. There are a lot of Vietnamese places to eat, Korean places. I mean, it's just
very multi-ethnic.
I know what I was going to say. I was going to say sometimes people talk about baseball, and I say I've been to games at every Major League Baseball stadium, but that's not bragging because I actually have been to a game, at least one game at every Major League Baseball stadium. So I don't think there's too many people can top that. But I'm not trying to be a one-upper. I just actually did that. Okay, Jean, give the score because we got to do our promos and everything. All right.
And watch baseball. Yeah. So, I'm going to give this thing a 94 score. This is really good, guys. I really like this a lot. This is a very enjoyable, perfect, I think this is good to pair with your dessert. If you're eating ice cream, if you're eating a chocolate cake, something, this would be very, very good to have with it or just by itself. It's just a nice nightcap. Very easy drinking liqueur, Jim Beam Vanilla. So that will be my score, 94 for the Jim Beam Vanilla. And guess what? I got a TV now. I bought a TV. I got a TV. Well, my brother and my sister-in-law gave me a TV, and I had to fix it. Yeah, it cost me $140 to fix it, but it was worth it now. And now I get to watch sports in my apartment. But that's all I watch, and documentaries, and that's about it. So
yeah, I was watching the baseball game from the cornfield last night.
Oh yeah, me too. That was cool, man. That was a cool setting. I like that. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Hopefully they'll do it again next year.
Right. So anyway, I was doing the. Wait a minute. What is?
Uh-oh.
Here comes
What's that?
Naked Jay.
Woo, the Naked Jay.
Naked Jay is here. The big deal. Woo! Hi-yo.
How did this wind up?
They serve hominy grits at the cornfield baseball game.
I doubt it.
A lot of popcorn.
But it was a nice
setting. Naked Jay, big dill pickle flavored vodka. Although I find it tastes like those, those pickles that got like the little spices, like the little round balls in it, and the garlic. Whatever those kind of pickles are, those pickle barrel pickles, like the.
Those are big garlic dills. You mean?
Yeah, the Cooner, Khuner, and they come in a round jar, and they're kind of expensive.
Not the little sweet gherkins. I mean, the little.
Yeah.
So it's green because of food coloring, but the smell. Oh man, I don't understand. It's a vodka that smells and tastes like garlic and onion and dill pickle.
Oh gee.
Well, my friend David bought it for me, so.
Are they trying to make it like a martini, pour in a martini glass? I don't know. You know, martinis with the olives and the, I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. Flavor, man. I don't know. I mean, if you want to taste garlic, onions, dill pickle.
I'd soak my hamburger meat in that before grilling.
Actually, all kidding aside, that actually might be a great idea. I think if you took some ground meat, got it flat, and you put it in a bowl, and you poured this stuff on it and let it soak for like about 5 hours, it would be an interesting thing if you fried it in the pan. but I usually let mine. I usually put a little bit of that Louisiana Supreme meat spice stuff. Anyway,
what about the marinade over turkey or a whole chicken or something like that? You know,
I,
probably
I,
could.
I guess that's good. We're gonna keep up with the comments. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. Tomorrow morning at dawn, if my internet is working, unlike this morning when it was out for 4 straight hours, thanks to the local internet service provider that was obviously doing an update. Tomorrow morning,
is that Spectrum or AT&T? Name them, put them on blast.
No, it's a local company called RTC.
Oh, okay.
Reserve Telecommunications. All right. Anyway, I've got tomorrow at dawn Doers, 12-year aged.
Ooh.
Now let me tell y'all something real fast. This was made by official appointment to the Queen of England, who's supposed to be a figurehead, but I was doing a lot of research and I was like, that's the darndest figurehead I ever saw. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I was reading an article about Australia. She's still the Queen of Australia, and they were saying the Queen never interferes with the laws of Australia. And somebody did a Freedom of Information search and found out that the Crown's lawyers had interfered in over 1,000 bills since 1952. Not exactly a handful, but anyway, this is not about government.
Well, even Canada, not not Quebec, but the rest of Canada recognizes her as the Queen.
Right. Well, the Quebecians may not, but the government of Quebec is a royal. She is the Queen of Quebec. They're just mad about it. But anyway, they lost the war, to the English. But anyway, here's Dewar's 12-year age. It's about $49 a bottle for this huge bottle, $49 a bottle. But when I tell you the price I paid, you're going to be amazed or you'll be jealous or you'll think I'm lying. I got this at Mathern's, y'all, for $14.99.
Wow.
I repeat, $14.99.
Wow. I know there, I've heard jealousy towards the great discounts that you get in your area, but that's why I like you to say it loud and clear when you get a great bargain.
Jealous. I have a witness to that too, and I can prove it. Now, here is the competitor tomorrow morning.
A good value for Scotch whiskey. Good value.
Grant's family owned. This until today, it's still owned by the Grant family. In fact, still family owned. They haven't sold out to the big money yet.
You do a blind taste test?
Yes, blind. I don't want to know which is which. It's all blind. So that's what's coming up. And now we're going to go to James, and he's going to do any promos that he's got his mind on.
My mind. Got my mind made up. Come on, you can get it, girl. Anytime, tonight is fine. That was another old disco song.
Yes, I love it.
I made up. Come on, you can get it,
girl. Yes,
I remember that song. Now, I remember musique, as in push and push. Anyway, I think they were a one-hit wonder. So, but Fandango Friday's not a one-hit wonder. That's for damn sure. Now, forget it. Hungry. We just nicked the tip of the iceberg when it comes to good food. You know, it'd be funny, baseball, if someone put, we're gonna have a powwow, smoked a peace pipe at a Cleveland game at the stadium. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I enjoy Fandango Friday. And the occasional times when I go on Michael Hilton's show. More than all the other shows, because that clan is just too serious and rigid for me. So, and they don't talk when I talk. So anyway, I just want to say I look forward to next week's Fandango Friday. And usually Hilton goes live with a panel on Saturday. So I'll keep my eyes open for that. eyes and ears. And I usually use my Android phone, which works excellent on live stream. As long as I use the earbuds, then I hear everything loud and clear. And that's about it. I don't have anything else really going on. I got the Cuban style black bean soup with organic brown basmati rice. I'm going to have that. And then I might order a couple calzones from this place called Pizza Club. I usually get like ham and mushrooms in the calzones. But as far as shows go, I just look forward to what we've been doing.
Glad you enjoy them.
I enjoy it. I put a comment under Chatio's post about the fact that Eric was seriously thinking, and I gave him the idea, and he liked it. Being that the both of them are hot sauce fanatics, they have a passion for hot sauce. I said, why don't you do a craft beer and hot sauce review live stream? Because there are groups out there. There are like organizations that deal with hot sauce reviewing. And Eric thought it was a good idea. He says maybe once a month, because how many hot sauces are really out there? I mean, you can't do a weekly show. There's not enough. And I posted it. Nobody responded. But me and Mr. Terrio, we had a discussion one time about the subject of cliques. When I was in high school, there were cliques. When I was in college, there were cliques. When I started going to dance clubs when I was 18 years old, that was the legal drinking age. But there were cliques. Even if you work in an office, there are cliques. So people tend to clique, to form cliques. And the cliques, unfortunately, are not inclusive. They're more ways exclusive. And
I think in England they pronounce them cliques.
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 The clique. It almost sounds like the French are saying clique. Cliques. Yeah, the English have funny pronunciations. So one time there was a newlywed couple from England in Cancun, Mexico, and I said, yeah, what's that place in London that's popular? Piccadilly Circus. And they got offended. They says, it's not Piccadilly Circus, it's Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly is like relish. I go, sorry.
Yeah, talking about cliques, I used to affiliate with these English beer reviewers, and they were they just love my channel so much, and they made so many wonderful comments. But they don't talk to me anymore because they didn't like the fact that I didn't 100% agree with all their British Labour Party politics. Because you can't be friends with somebody if you don't 100% agree with their politics.
Listen, Michael Labar of Oklahoma, a friend of mine who's he's a political activist. He's an activist. Well, we're activists too because we're active. I mean, unless you're dead, you're not an activist. Anyway, he had people unfriend him on Facebook because his opinion differed from theirs politically, which is a silly, stupid reason for unfriending. I mean, totally cutting a friend off.
I went to elementary school. I went to elementary school with a guy from first grade to 12th. He was a roommate with me in college for a semester. He failed. He flunked out, but that's irrelevant. He was a Facebook friend. He used to call me Teach, like teacher, Teach.
Hey, Teach.
But he unfriended me because we don't agree on politics. I say people are deranged. They're deranged. People are deranged because their sense of loyalty is non-existent, and I don't think along those lines. I don't think that way. If that was the case, half of my family I would never speak to.
I mean, what if you had a passion for one sport and your friend really liked a different sport? That's no reason to break off the friendship. Or you hate the beach and somebody else loves the beach, and you say tomato, they say tomato. I mean,
that's unfortunately how it's become right now, sadly. And I've removed myself from a lot of people's lives, and maybe for good reason, because one of those things where, in case of beer, for example, I'll bring, or maybe something I wanted to drink. I'm going to a party, I want to bring some wine. I said, why you want to bring wine? We're drinking beer and liquor. And I said, well, everybody else is drinking wine, so what's the problem? It's just the mindset is that your mindset has to be identical to mine. And that's not, it shouldn't have to be that way. But, but like I said, I remove myself from people like that. And you know what? Things seem to be slowly working out for me right now.
Right. Slowly
but surely. So, because I just don't have time for that BS.
Yeah, that sounds like fascism to me.
Yeah.
I mean, when you don't agree, when you don't have the same mindset as others, and you're ostracized from that group, that's pretty sad.
I got my political opinions, but I always try to, but I don't have to end relationships because of it. But some people I had to end relationships because of certain things and wanting me to see things from their view and only their view. And I'm like, all right, see you later.
So they couldn't just
try to force it. I mean, really trying to force feed it down your throat that you will think like me.
So they can't just say, oh, okay, and just leave it at that.
And we still, I'm very respectful to their family. You're respectful to my family, and blase. But
the only one that counts with the Ronald's comment.
Now, Sean, as we're about to close out, do you have any promos?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, James. Being part of Fandango Friday is very fun. I have a couple of beers I'm going to be reviewing. I have some I've uploaded. I hope you like, Jay, the final video I did of my little clue I was giving you. That was Lone Star. I hope you and everyone watched it, saw it. The Lone Star beer review. What I have coming up, I'll be reviewing will be this one here, Tanya. I thought I had reviewed it on my channel, but I was going through my channel. Looks like I didn't. So I'll be reviewing that. I got this beer I'm going to be reviewing as well.
Boulder I did it. I got that. I reviewed that.
Yeah, Bolt Lemonade. I haven't done this one yet. I'm probably going to do it over the weekend. This one right here, this is the one I was telling you about, the Goose Island.
Yeah, I had that one too.
Yeah, and 2 other reviews that I will bring. One of them I will bring on Stout Sunday. I've already saved the other 2 cans. One I'll bring on Stout Sunday. The other one I'll save on another Stout Sunday. But this is the one, Jay. You did a review of this recently. The Decadent Moose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the one. $3.99 for a 4-pack on this. It was marked down at Tower Liquors, Wine and Beer, Buford Highway here in, I guess, Dunwoody or Norcross, whatever, Georgia.
Hey, Masumi, welcome, Masumi from Japan.
Yes, and the other one I'll be also reviewing down the road from Clown Shoes, Undead, the American and.
Oh yeah, I reviewed that. That's a good one. Undead.
So, but for the other two cans of both of these beers, I already saved in a cool place in my closet, and I will save those come later in the year once the weather gets a little cooler. I'm praying it does soon because it's been bloody hot. But when the weather gets cooler, I will save those and review those, or maybe just for personal pleasure, later on, so hopefully by October, maybe November, or whatever. So,
This is steak seasoning. It's good for beef, pork, poultry, and vegetables. This is a 16-ounce bottle, and it is from St. Martinville, Louisiana. St. Martinville is way, way out in the country, believe me. You can get a pig's ear, which is a type of beignet over there. But this stuff is really good for those types of meats. You know how much these bottles cost me? $1. $1. $1.
Yeah. What was that? What was that? What was in the news about Britney Spears' father releasing her from?
Yeah, he released her from conservatorship.
Okay.
But she might have needed some guidance. Now, what's going to happen when she's got all the money and no control? She might flip out, and you might see another Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse type situation. You know what I mean?
Well, Amy Winehouse was pretty damn good singer. I like the duet she did with what's his name? Yeah, she did a duet with a singing legend, Tony Bennett. Yeah, and I remember
she did. Okay, I know. What's his name? Lady Gaga did a duet with Tony Bennett.
Yes, and she was dressed like Marilyn Monroe. She had her hair the same way. Yeah. She has some voice, very versatile performer. Amy Winehouse. It's a shame, I mean, or Britney Spears could just lock it up in that triple tax-free municipal money market fund and live. But these people, they don't have that kind of focus and logic and common sense to do that.
No, they're too busy sniffing powder and injecting certain poppy-based liquids and
they don't
getting high.
Well, they got to live life in the fast lane because then they feel they're not cool. Oh, by the way, speaking of France, a French woman told me that the people in Quebec, French Canada, were originally from Normandy.
Oh, okay, Normandy.
Originally from Normandy, the Quebec, Montreal, and the Quebec people. Yeah, I mean, but anyway, it's a shame that the performers, look, remember Nicolas Cage? He had a really bad financial planner to do everything for him.
Yeah, I remember that.
He got screwed big time with the IRS, and because he didn't get involved with his own finances.
You don't know bad things happen.
Yeah, you can't. When it comes to a lot of money, you gotta manage your own life. You can't rely on others to effectively and safely run your finances. And,
I think people would help themselves by maybe listening to Dave Ramsey in Nashville, Tennessee. He gives pretty good financial advice.
Clark Howard is good.
Yeah, Dave Ramsey is really focused on getting out of debt. Get out of debt. That's all he says. Get out of debt. Don't pay notes. Get out of debt. Don't pay notes.
If you don't have the cash, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I got my car right now that is about smoking oil right now, but I'm doing the best I can to hold on to it, and I'm changing the oil. I know a lot of things, but all I know is that I don't want another car payment and be in that lease prison.
It is prison. Debt is a prison. Look, I don't know how I got the deal on Doers. Okay, people ask me that. How could you get a deal like that? I don't know. I went to the store to do something. I don't know. I was doing something like totally unrelated to liquor. But anytime I go in that store, I'll glance in the discount buggy. 99% of the time, there's nothing I care about. But I looked in there and I saw this huge bottle. and I just like took a double take, like in those old comedy movies. Right, like James is the, and I saw $14.99, and I was like, this can't be right, But I kept looking, and it had 3 bottles, and I said, it's true, $14.99. That the manager of that store, he's not careless. He wouldn't do that on accident.
Yeah, but
So
don't debate it. Just leave it be. Don't tell the manager, hey, you're practically giving this away.
Right. So I just grabbed the bottle immediately, brought it to the counter. They checked it out. I came home and I told my friend David Garland, who Jean-Pierre met once. And he was like, why you didn't buy me one? I said, look, I don't know what you want. And he immediately, in 25 minutes, he was out here, maybe 35 minutes. He's like, let's go back. He's like, let's go back. And he bought another bottle. He bought a bottle for himself. And then he was telling me why you didn't buy both, because they had 3 bottles. Why you didn't buy all of it? I said, well, I didn't need all of it. I mean, let somebody else buy it. Well, as you would imagine, in 2 hours, there were no bottles left, Like,
anytime you buy something with the hunch that your friend is going to like it and thank you profusely, it turns out that with my luck, they say, I don't care for that.
Right. So that's why I've done this before. I've bought people stuff thinking they're going to like it, and they'll tell me, I don't drink that. Not thank you for buying that, but I don't drink that. So I don't buy people stuff anymore. I bought this lady at work one time this very expensive pumpkin stout that gets like 100 out of 100 on Rate Beer Advocate. And I bought it for her just to be nice. I wasn't interested in her or anything like that.
Right.
And I asked her the next week at work, I said, what'd you think about that pumpkin stout? Oh, I took one sip and I dumped it down the drain.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I said, okay.
Oh, man. Oh.
Because her favorite beer was Miller High Life Light.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me she dumped a high-quality craft pumpkin stout into the toilet or down the sink, and she prefers the Miller?
It was my own stupidity. I was trying to be nice. I said, would you like to try something different? It's a spiced pumpkin stout from Missouri. Oh, yeah, I'll try it. Thanks. I said, okay. So I'm thinking, she's going to be like me, open-minded. I'm not bragging on myself. I tried to be open-minded, So she took the next week at work, she said, I took one sip and I dumped it down the drain. And I said, oh boy, I could have drank it myself. Why did I buy it for her? I mean, what is all
I bet to her, surf and turf is a filet of fish sandwich and a Big Mac. I mean, come on. She dumped the whole thing. Instead of trying to put a cap on it and saying, Jay, I didn't care for it. You want it back? She just dumped it.
Down the drain. I said, well, I know one thing. I won't be buying any more samples to try.
No, don't buy any gifts for anybody unless you know their taste and they're worthy of your gift.
Yeah, that was a deal of a lifetime on that scotch. I tried to I think I'm stupid in a way because
you're like me. You're a very giving person, very caring person. You're very giving, you're a thoughtful person like me, and I'm the same way. And sometimes it works. Sometimes people like, what's your agenda? Yeah, thanks, but I don't know.
I just like to introduce people to new things, but they usually are not too open to it.
Hey. My stores, I've told you over the years where I go to parties and I'll bring a beer and people look at me like,
That's not Bud Light. That's not Bud Light.
There you go.
I gave an ex of mine a high-powered shower head with detachable hose that you can't buy in American stores It's imported. I gave it to her. She grabbed it out of my hand and said, didn't even say thank you. Didn't even say, and this is a shower. This is a company I use as of now. It's like a really like a waterfall shower. That's how powerful it is. She just.
It's a weird world, y'all. All right. Well, thanks for joining. And don't forget Stout Sunday morning. We got Dawnbuster Saturday and Sunday morning. Next Wednesday is ice beers, which those are usually cheap American beers. Okay. But there are German ice box that are very expensive and very powerful, like 10 or 12%. And I might get one of those German ice box.
Jay, send me those names of some of those German ice beers. I'll check Tower, see if they have it. So just send it to me on Messenger.
Okay, no problem. I'll try to. I have to track down the names properly, but it's like Aventinus Icebox is one of them. Okay, well, thanks James for joining. Thank you, John, for joining. Thanks to myself for joining. All right. Y'all take care, and we appreciate everybody watching. Have a great weekend. Be safe and don't go crazy.
Don't go crazy.
I like Aventinus.
I need a haircut.